Mr. Klein's Story Time.
Hello, my name is Mr. Klein. I've been an elementary school teacher for almost 30 years, and I love reading stories to young people just like you. In fact, I've got a great story that I'd like to share with you right now. So let's get started.
Peppa Pig. Hooray for snow! Peppa Pig. Hooray for snow! By Courtney Carbone, illustrated by Zoe Waring. Peppa is so excited. There was a huge snowstorm. Hooray! Peppa and George exclaim as they run down the stairs. Daddy Pig is sitting by a small radio. "No playgroup today," he reports. "Yippee!" Peppa says. "Can we go outside?" "Of course," Mummy Pig says, "right after breakfast." Peppa and George gobble down their pancakes, then get dressed in their warmest clothes and boots. "Don't forget your hats," Daddy Pig says. He is wearing 3 hats at once. Peppa and George laugh as they get ready. "Daddy's taking us to the playground," Peppa says. "Have fun," Mummy Pig replies. At the playground, everything is covered in snow. Plop! Peppa feels something hit her shoulder. She looks up to see her friends holding lots of snowballs. "Look out, George," Peppa says, running for cover. She and George turn the merry-go-round into a fort so they can make snowballs of their own. Soon there are snowballs flying everywhere. Peppa and her friends stop throwing snowballs when they see Rebecca and Richard Rabbit with brand new sleds. They all take turns racing down the hill. Everyone wants to try to be the fastest. Whee! After sledding, Peppa decides to build a snow pig. Peppa's friends want to build snow creatures of their own. Soon the playground is filled with a snow dog, a snow rabbit, a snow zebra, a snow elephant, a snow sheep, a snow pony, a snow cat, and a tiny snow dinosaur. Peppa plops down in the snow. She moves her arms up and down. She moves her legs back and forth. Peppa has made a snow angel. Peppa spots Granny and Grandpa Pig standing on top of the snow. "Your shoes look like tennis rackets," Peppa tells them. Granny and Grandpa Pig laugh. "These are called snowshoes," Granny Pig explains. "They keep us from sinking into the snow." Granny and Grandpa Pig are going skating at the ice rink. "Would you like to come along?" Granny Pig asks. "We stopped by the house to get your ice skates." She holds up a lumpy sack, and Peppa and George cheer. At the skating rink, Peppa recognizes lots of friends from around town. She sees Mrs. Zebra, Miss Rabbit, and even her teacher, Madame Gazelle. Peppa waves hello as she laces up her skates. Ice skating isn't easy, but it sure is fun. Grandpa Pig skates in long, winding curves. Granny Pig skates in fancy figure-eights. George does all sorts of moves, but his tracks just look like squiggles. They are all having so much fun that no one notices the sun going down. Granny Pig looks at her watch. "Time to head home," she says. Peppa says goodbye to her friends. She doesn't want the fun to end, but she must admit that she is starting to get hungry. Back at her house, Peppa sees that the snow has started to melt. This gives her an idea for one last snow day activity. Splash! She jumps into a mushy, slushy puddle. Splash, splash, splash! George is quick to join in the fun. Peppa and George go inside and take off their slushy wet boots. The day is done, but there is still one more treat in store. Surprise! Mummy Pig announces. She and Daddy Pig have made gingerbread cookies and mugs of steaming hot chocolate for everyone. Peppa and George give a loud cheer, but Grandpa Pig cheers the loudest of all. Peppa and George snuggle under a blanket with their mugs of hot chocolate. What a wonderful day it has been! Hooray for snow! Says Peppa. The end.
Thank you for coming to Story Time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I read new stories every week, so be sure to hit the subscribe button if you'd like to hear another one. Hope to see you again soon.